guys, Rachel here, and today I'm inside. I've actually been out in the garden earlier this morning. I've been putting some soil into a seed starting tray, and now I've come back inside, cooled down a little bit. It's August, it's very hot outside at the moment. Made myself a nice cup of tea, and I'm going to be doing some seed starting. So I've decided that I'm going to be doing mainly peppers and eggplants today. These are both summer crops, so they'll be able to go in the ground in a few weeks outside. And I've also picked out some tomatillo. So the tomatillo will be going into the seed starting today as well. It's a nice summer crop, and also some okra. So the okra is from one of my favorite places here locally, My Farm Dubai. I bought the okra seeds from them, so very excited to be growing that one because I know it's acclimatized to our local weather here. For the okra seeds, I've just been soaking them in some water to get them started. They've got a hard seeds, so it's just helpful to start them in some water for a few hours before you put them into the soil. And yeah, I've got a few different varieties of peppers, but a new one for me this year is this advaski. So I've got these from Green Heart, and the advaski is a sweet pepper. So again, Green Heart is one of my favorite local businesses here. They grow vegetables mainly, fruit and vegetables here locally, and again, it's all acclimatized to our local weather, so great organic food. And just recently they've started to release some seed packets from their own collection, so I'm very excited to be trying these advaski peppers, and you know, hopefully they'll go really well because they're suited to our climate. Okay, so moving on to my seed tray, I filled this with some potting mix. The potting mix is you know, very light and fluffy, so this is very helpful when you're seed starting, and you know, you want something where the seed isn't going to struggle to push through. So if it's a really chunky mix, then something the seed may get stuck underneath something and struggle to germinate. So before you actually start putting your seeds into the ground, it's really important to mark them. When you've got different seeds like this, you will forget which is which. They look very much the same, a lot of them, when they're small. So I've just got some like paddle pop sticks, some like lollipop sticks, and I've got my Sharpie. So I'll be writing down these varieties and marking them. So I've got rows of 4, so I'm just going to put one at the back, and under everything in that row is going to be the same variety. So today I'm planting my jalapenos, some yellow sweet peppers, some padron peppers, and these advaski that I mentioned. Also got some okra, so the okra's been soaking in some water, tomatillo. You'll notice that quite a few of my seeds are from Baker Creek LM Seeds. I love the varieties that they have. And then I've also got 2 different varieties of eggplant here as well. So now I've marked my rows with my seed varieties. Very helpful later on. You may also be able to tell that the soil is quite wet, so when I filled these trays, I've pre-watered the soil so that it's nice and damp, and you don't need to water it straight away afterwards. You can give it a little bit of extra water, but you're not going to displace any of the seeds when you're watering. So here we have some jalapeno seeds. You can see that they look very much like what's inside when you buy a pepper from the store. So they're quite a big seed, and when you're planting your seeds, you should put them about twice as deep as the seed is big. So even though there's quite a big seed, you do sort of need to plant them very deep. So I'll just be dropping a couple into each of these holes and cover them over with a bit of soil. And I may just give them a little bit of extra water now that this has started to dry out a little bit. my seeds are all in. I've given them a light spray with some more water just to make sure that that really is moist enough, and I'm all done. So I'm going to be placing this seed tray in a sunny window. Often that can be enough if you're getting enough sunlight for the little seedlings to get started. I'm keeping them inside because it's still far too hot in the Dubai weather to put them outside. But this year I'm also going to be trying a grow light for the first time. So I'm going to be putting these under a grow light and monitoring their success. So once they have germinated, once they start to develop some leaves, then hopefully the weather will have cooled down enough and it will be time to transplant them outside. And these couple of extra weeks that I've got starting them inside will just give me a head start in the garden so I can start harvesting even sooner. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy gardening. Really appreciate all of your support. If you haven't already, please do subscribe.